How? What? The fuck? The fuck? Kenapa stream gue end sendiri? What the fuck? Hah? Apa jir? Stream gue tiba-tiba end sendiri anjir, nggak jelas. Fuck? Just happened. Huh? Shit. The fuck just happened? Hey.
Miss Bell and Mr. Wise are both kind and honorable individuals. I believe they'll use their power for the right cause.
Yeah, they're both good people.
Thank you for your kind words. Even though we have no idea what this power is. You're not just making it up to get our hopes up, are you?
Of course not.
Bukan
It's
tadi
just that
om,
I don't
iyalah.
have much information right now.
Jangan aneh-aneh ya Nino ya. Lu mah ngirim aneh-aneh aja ya.
Well then, I'll let Lycon assist you with upgrading the HDD system. Rest assured he'll guide you through everything. You should be able to follow him with your knowledge.
If you would follow me.
How are you feeling?
All good, I think.
Really? I'm feeling a bit off.
Your body is adjusting. Give it time to adapt to the changes. As a precaution, hold off on entering the hollows until you feel better.
Nah gitu anjir, stream gua end sendiri
In
anjir.
that
The fuck?
case, I'll sit back and help Wise for now.
It's quite impressive one of you adapted so quickly. Your ether
Tiba banget
aptitude
mati
is
langsung
now
stream
on
anjir.
par
Tadi
with most hollow
apaan coba?
investigators, meaning you're ready to explore regular hollows. But you must be careful at first. One of the data piles in the hollow near the metro is malfunctioning, and we need a skilled proxy to address it. I'll assign this task to you. Take your time in the journeys ahead.
End sendiri apa sengaja sendiri? Sendiri jir, tiba-tiba banget. Gue juga bingung. Ajak kaget.
Master Proxy, the data pile that the mayor mentioned is in this direction. The data pile that the mayor mentioned is near that garage ahead.
What a pain. There's nowhere else to go.
We should search for the passcode nearby to disable the laser, and then
Mau
move
kirim
the
media
train.
langsung perasaan gua nggak enak. Iya kah? Gue takutnya YouTube yang matiin sendiri aja, karena kan YouTube kadang tuh bisa matiin stream
I
orang
get
anjir.
it now. We should be able to enter the passcode now.
Gak tau lah, yang penting sekarang udah stream udah baik lagi.
How are you feeling now, Master Proxy?
fantastic.
I'm relieved to hear it. If you feel any discomfort, please.
Yeah, I'll carry you on my back if needed.
Thanks, Alan.
Really?
Let's finish the task first, Master Proxy.
You've always had a sharp mind, and now you've got the muscles to match.
Thanks.
No, I was just thinking. When will you pick up some fighting skills? If you can fight, you can handle things in the hollow.
You know what? Yeah, fair enough.
Master Proxy, the data pile is right up ahead. Worry not, Master Proxy. We'll ensure you see.
Thank you. Sorry. I still need you guys to protect me. Seems like I'll need to work harder.
Roxy, you don't need to push yourself so hard. You're already pretty great. Just leave the rest to us.
Not obtained. Okay. Ini gua sering-sering cek nih stream nih ya. Ntar mati sendiri lagi kayak tadi anjir.
No, it's another passcode.
We should be able to find the passcode nearby. Let's keep an eye out for it. Maintaining the data piles in the hollows requires a proxy with the utmost professionalism.
Better dodge. Get back. Weak spot.
Okay.
Master Proxy,
Aman kan ya, Steve?
let's take a
Aman
look
ya?
around
Gua
this area.
paranoid anjir.
We might be able to find clues regarding the passcode.
Roxy's moves seemed more fluid in that lap.
Master Proxy, this should be the second passcode.
04.
Master Proxy, we've been in the hollow for quite some time. How are you feeling?
I feel fine. Nothing unusual, actually.
That's good to hear. After all, this is the first time you've entered a hollow since the system upgrade. Best not to overdo it. Last passcode is here.
Ay, baga Nino. Thank you.
All right, that's all of them. Let us return and open.
Zero, 4, 5, 1.
The mission was a success, sir. Master Phaeton's performance was outstanding.
Excellent. You truly are exceptional. I'll be frank. I contacted you because I need your expertise for an important task. I'd like you to participate in an auction and help me secure an item up for bid.
Hold on. Is it the same auction I heard about? The one with all the high-profile attendees?
Yes, that's the one. I knew asking you was the right choice. Since you're aware of it, I'll get straight to the point. It's related to the sacrifice you encountered.
Sacrifice? It's back?
Oh,
Remember the sacrifice you took down near the construction site? Public security did some research after retrieving it. It turns out it can maintain its form outside the hollow and carries human genes. Within it, we extracted a mysterious core. This core possesses the same inexplicable power as the sacrifice, allowing it to exist without relying on ether. However, the core was recently stolen from the most secure lab in New Eridu. We suspect this is an inside job rather than an external theft. We searched extensively without success, until I saw the auction flyer. The core has been concealed within an auction item.
yeah, why us?
So you want us to bid on it at the auction. But why us?
The power of the sacrifice is highly volatile and destructive. We must keep it confidential, at least for now. And I, as mayor, am not suited to participate in the auction myself. Plus, I'm running checks on my inner circle due to the theft. Frankly, there aren't many people I can trust. Don't worry, the funds are covered, and Victoria Housekeeping will be assisting you. Of course, this hinges on one condition: your willingness to aid me.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, we'll give it a shot.
Ada reviewku takjil,
Thank
Meng.
you very much. I knew that I could rely on you.
Terakhir kali
The only hurdle
orang
now is the
review
invitation.
takjil
It's exclusive
ada yang ngirim
to
random
Tops,
nggak tahu
so
siapa,
obtaining
ada
it might
VTuber
take
aku
some
lupa
time.
cuma nontonin siapa
I'll handle that
ngirimnya yang
promptly.
aneh-aneh, jadi
I'll
gua
leave the rest in your capable
nggak mau
hands.
review sampai apa namanya,
You seem a bit puzzled,
menurut
Master
gua udah
Proxy.
aman. Ngeri gua. Oke, kalian sampai ada yang ngirim
The
apa
relationship between the mayor and Tops seems rather
ngeri sendiri gua.
delicate.
You're quite perceptive. As you know, the roots of New Eridu's governance lie with the Mayflowers, while Tops is a conglomerate of companies. Power and profit often lay the foundation for conflicts, which is why securing invitations could be tricky for us. Things would be much
Halo
easier
ZX,
if
welcome to the
Tops weren't so
stream.
involved.
Halo.
But worry not, Master Proxy.
Mango,
It may
Rir.
take some time,
Aren't you not
but
in
we
the
will overcome
aren't
these
you in the office?
obstacles. Now, if you've no further need of
lagi
me,
lagi jam
I'll
break
take
sih
my
ya.
leave.
Tapi
Have a good
halo
day.
Rir, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Kalau gua mentok-mentok kirim bahan makanan mentah yang hidup atau jenisnya. Ya. Ntar nyambel nggak, Meng? Aku mah nggak masalah nyambel. Aku mah sadar diri kalau nyambel Marir.
Didn't that collector Hugo mention if we wanted to attend the auction, we could give him a call? But he didn't
Aku
leave
mah
us
kalau
his
nyambel mah nggak
contact
masalah, Rir.
information. Odd, right? If he wanted us to contact him, why not leave a number? Did he just forget?
Maybe he left a puzzle for us to solve, like in the movies.
You've been watching too many movies, Wise. We need to separate fiction from reality.
Sampai
Come to think of it,
sambel anjir,
Hugo did leave
sampai.
us a raffle ticket.
Sambal
and
mata
said
enak kan?
something weird.
Sama,
He said
I'm
something
geprek sambal
cringy
mata, aku suka sih.
There are always secrets hiding behind the light. Wait, don't tell me. I get it now. This guy watches way too many detective movies. Anyway, let's try contacting him.
Alright.
Aha, it's you, the manager of my favorite
Gua rada-rada
video
emang
store.
siap.
Glad you've cracked my little puzzle. I've been waiting for you to contact me. I was worried I might have left a bad impression.
Actually, I have a favor to ask. About the auction you mentioned. Could you secure 2 invitations for us?
Ah, so you'd like to attend the auction? I'd love to assist, but unfortunately, I have some tasks at hand. But if you two can help me
Ambil bentar
with
aja
my
aku mah,
current
makanya Star
tasks,
Potion Permit bagus
I
kok
should
itu
be
game.
able to find
Yes,
time
thank
to get
you.
the
Aku termalam
invitations
Potion
you
Permit. Yes. Thank you, Rin. Have a good day. Semangat.
What kind of task? Is it something I can handle? Nothing too dangerous, I hope.
Don't worry, I would never put you in danger. Let's discuss the specifics in person. I'll wait for you at Dew Gardening Shop in Lumina Square.
Wait, we're going to Lumina Square? Alright. Injured for sure, bakal addicted kayaknya. I see. Tapi dari style aku suka sih, so it might be. Of course, it's
You've
you.
arrived, my friend.
It's not just popsick, yeah. Of course it's you again. You're a front for something, huh? Alright. Secretly Tail Hartman. Oh, it's Hartman, not Perlman, right?
Another waste of my
Oh. I mean, he looks playable, but not really playable.
This time. Huh. A profitable business.
Hal yang paling setan duit jatuh pada tahun 5. Gue lagi malas aja. Ntar malam deh gue pakai live studio deh. Ntar malam gue pakai studio deh. Gue lagi malas setup. Ntar malam deh gue pakai live studio deh. Karena lebih cepat setup pakai gini tuh, pakai taruh fugi udah langsung main anjir. Extension tell the Cuba.
Good day, manager. Wonderful to see you again. You're as sophisticated and charming as always. About our previous discussion, I assume you've made some progress? I see. Looks like it's more complicated than I thought. I appreciate your help. Here are the promised invitations for you. One was mine, but I won't be able to attend as I'll be occupied.
Doang ya, banyak yang harus gue urus
I
anjir,
had to pull
mager
a few
gua.
strings to secure these invitations, so please don't mention where they came from. Otherwise, someone might come hunt me down.
Wait, seriously? Is the auction really that dangerous?
Well, when you dance with sharks, you can't avoid risk. But I have faith in you, dear manager. I'm entrusting you with my life.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed. And so are my sisters.
I've been meaning to say, you're so close with your sibling. I'm kind of jealous. What's your view on family ties, manager?
It's a bond, yeah.
It's a bond you can count on. Like, no matter what happens, Belle and I have each other's backs.
That's the exact kind of answer I expected from you. How lovely. I once had a half-sister. Different mothers.
Had? You didn't have a fallout over some big argument, did you?
No, we never argued. I would like to try, but it's too late. She's been gone so long. I can barely remember her face.
Damn.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was a sensitive topic. My condolences.
It's okay. I brought it up first, and it was ages ago. Anyway, back to what we were saying. It's highly likely that Hartman will be at the auction as well. As you know, while he's the rightful heir to the Ravenlock family, he keeps many secrets. Should you cross paths with him in the future, be cautious. He's sitting up on his high horse, looking down on everyone else, and he'll do whatever it takes to get more power.
Lu kebanyakan baca BL, anjir.
Upper-class people eventually face the punishment
Halo, Be, welcome to the
they
stream.
deserve.
Makan baca BL lu, dikit-dikit bottom, dikit-dikit bottom anjir. Lu kebanyakan baca BL anjir, dikit-dikit bottom, dikit-dikit bottom.
I digress. That's all for today. I have some errands to attend to, so I'll take my leave. Have fun at the auction.
Be. Bi, tobat Bi, BL mulu Bi.
It is a pleasure to see you again.
It's been a while.
Hello. Got a whiff of knowledge something prodigious my imagination. Master Proxy, may I have a look at the invitation you received? Of course. Mending gunting daripada BL. I'm not gonna say anything, alright? I'll just keep it to myself. Hold on. Before we continue, there is something here. Not? baras bener. Tadi ada ini tanda bisa ngambil something in here. Oh yeah, there it is. See? There you go. Alright, let's go. Head to the Luminous Square for the auction. Yes, ma'am. BL. Si paling BL. Live chat lu ya. Lu nge-DM gua kemarin ngomong apa, Bi? Anaknya malah lupa mau ngomong apa anjir. Alah. Mau nanya apa? Gue inget-inget lagi pelan-pelan inget-inget lagi. What's that?
Lies.
Oh,
Deception.
it's Vivian.
Betrayal. I see swirling mist, shrouding the truth in a deep, enigmatic haze. Found you. Chosen one.
Okay.
You are excited.
Chosen one? What's that? Sounds like something from a tacky novel that was popular a decade ago.
Words can only convey so much.
Suaranya
So
Vivian
it's
lucu juga sih.
understandable if what I say doesn't make sense to you now. But you'll know what I mean soon enough.
Young lady, I know you might think I'm lying, but I'm telling the truth. That item was my late husband's keepsake, and I had to pawn it due to financial difficulties. But I can't bear to see it auctioned away to who knows where. I'd never be able to get it back. Please help me bid for it. There's a hidden flaw in that item. If you point it out during inspection,
Nggak loli
it will
juga
be
ya suara
withdrawn
dia
from
ya,
the
maaf
auction
nih.
and returned to the pawn shop. That way you won't have to pay for it. In return, I'll offer you some compensation. It may not be much, but it's all I can manage. Please.
Mom, please don't cry.
Oh.
Your story might be genuine, but your intention is not. Besides, this has nothing to do with me. Your misfortune is not my concern.
Young lady, you don't look like you're struggling for money. How can you be so cold-hearted? I'm sure this refined individual here feels the same way.
App kucing pink terus cuma lupa judul. Mungkin kali ya.
Huh? Are you referring to me?
Yes, you. If you're willing, could you please...
The auction is about to start. I'm not sure how you gained entry, but I'm sure you don't want to be
Yes,
driven
it's
out
not my
with your
problem. What a
daughter.
mood. That's me, to be honest.
And you?
That's actually me. Gitu loh kayak.
Here's a little piece of advice.
Well, tapi kalau orangnya
Don't
ini
let
ya
your
apa namanya
sympathy
emang
easily
deserve
sway you in an auction like
deserve ya.
this.
Emang harus
Otherwise,
digituin ya. Nggak semua orang
you might get
terima
swindled.
apa nggak semua orang
I'm
bisa
Vivian,
digituin
by
ya.
the way.
Kalau
Pleasure
emang
to
mereka
meet you.
deserve buat digituin, I will do it without compromise, without reason. Gue pasti langsung ngomong depan muka mereka.
The auction will begin shortly. Please make your way to the
Ya salah Anda sendiri nih, no? Master will cover the bill for you. Thanks. Orang kaya. We're in the auction now. It's him again. BL Puri B, sehat-sehat B sehat-sehat suka B sehat-sehat B, istighfar. Sampai login gue anjir. B sadar B. Astaga B. B sehat-sehat B sumpah B. Bener deh B. Oh my god. Lu nggak ambil yang tante itu mah, yang tante. Siapa anjir? Evelyn.
He may be from the Raven
Evelyn.
family.
Evelyn mah ada apa
He's been
sih?
entering the lottery in secret. His financial situation might not be too great right now.
Ugh, what rotten luck. I didn't expect to see you here. I won't back down this time.
Masuk kalian Ardianta, gua kasih lihat deh yang mana deh.
Bigwig from the Raven
Rambutnya yang apa Bi? Rambutnya yang mana Bi?
Surprised to see you at the same auction as us commoners.
This is the top auction in the industry. I really don't know how you got an invitation, but I doubt it was through legitimate means.
You seem a bit hesitant. His accusation isn't true, is it?
You should just give up already.
Silver?
I'm dead set on getting this item.
Silver. Tante Silver. Rina. Silver mah Rina dong. Tapi nggak tante juga dia.
Truth is, we've got a solid sponsor. Give up.
So that's how you were able to join the auction. I knew there was something funny going on. Damn it! Am I really going to lose?
Nicely done. I see you're getting the hang of manipulating your opponent's emotions at the bargaining table.
Okay. Let's not rush into inflating the price. Seems like it's just the two of us
Tadi
interested
mamam kan
in
ya,
the
karena
item.
stream gua tadi mati
Why don't
sendiri
we
di sini.
discuss this in private first?
No matter what.
Ugh, I didn't.
This is the perfect moment.
You're really stubborn, huh? Is it really worth arguing over such a small collectible?
That's right. The Denny's in our pocket is...
The price is way more than it's worth.
It's a bit overpriced. Regardless, congratulations on your winning bid. Though in my opinion, it's that as long as you like it, that's what matters. After all, the true value of art is in the love people invest in it.
The next item is truly exceptional. The final creation of a legendary artist.
Oh
the
my
only one of its
God.
kind in all of New Eridu.
Kalian tuh astaga tuh.
The artist's tale is quite fascinating.
Akhirnya Anda
Unrecognized
paham
during his
essence BL
lifetime,
Puri. Lu
his
doang.
works were discovered by art collectors. Because of this, authentic works are few and far between, making each one
I don't mind the furry,
and this
but the BL
stunning
no.
final piece, anyone who
Absolutely
loves
not.
his work won't want to miss it. Without further ado, let's get started. Starting bid, 200 million Denny's.
If I can get it for under 500 million, I can still turn a profit. 300 million!
If I'm not mistaken, guys, isn't that the item the woman asked Vivian to bid on?
Yeah, that's the one. If our budget allows, perhaps we should.
1 billion.
I don't really care lu ngomong
Final
go Puri
piece
apa
is
enggak.
collected Since she doesn't have to earn her own money.
Was that Vivian? Wow. She just said, don't let your sympathy sway you, then went ahead and bid anyways.
Yeah, but she can literally afford not to take her own advice.
Oh, this elegantly dressed lady certainly has refined taste and deep pockets. So, is anyone ready to challenge this young lady? Invest in the legacy of a talented artist who left us too soon. Its value could double in the future.
I'd advise against it. I'm going to bid on this no matter the price tonight.
This young lady is certainly very confident. Our time is almost up at 1 billion. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. So
1 billion.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the first half of the auction.
Semua free pada
Please feel
waktunya.
free
I
to
don't
unwind
give a
in the
fuck
lounge
anymore.
for a bit, as more treasures await in the second half.
Huh. A rather what? A rather abstract piece of art. What the fuck? Huh. Huh. Tinggal ada mau yang gambar bel yang what? Tinggal ada mau yang gambar BL yang menjadi MC. Men, lu mau gambar BL lu? Kagak, gak usah aneh-aneh. Gua ban kalian berdua, sumpah.
The coffee here is...
Gua ban, sumpah. Gua nggak ada ya BL ya. Gua ban langsung sobat tempat. Nggak ada, sumpah. Nggak ada BL-BLan.
You have us despite her ruthless exterior, though you wouldn't dare think that.
Kalau digambar sama Firefly mau kagak nggak suka Firefly. Karakternya bagus, cuman gua nggak suka.
How did you know?
Just to clarify,
Kalau
I
Yuri Meng,
didn't desist because it's nothing more.
A scam?
I'll be honest,
They'll tell you a tragic
Yuri,
story, but the
Yaoi,
reality is,
not so much.
So why did you still bid on the item?
I really enjoyed this art at its essence, so I'm willing to pay the price.
Not so much.
I didn't really...
Let me give you, people often mask.
Siapa aja boleh asalkan bukan Castores.
I
Who are
hope
you to
next
decide?
time I'll see you soon.
The second half of the auction is about to begin. Please make your way to the venue. Ladies and gentlemen,
Guy doesn't have a head. The fuck?
up next in our auction is tonight's showpiece.
Lucu
the
mukanya
one-of-a-kind
Vivian kayak gitu,
Hall
anjir.
of Heroes. Legend has it that
Oh, it's a robe. Oh, I thought that's the host.
this was a garment that only a hero could wear. What's truly fascinating is the unique gem embedded in the collar of this robe. It's unlike any gem I've ever seen. Almost magical.
Oh, there you go. The sacrifice core, right? Yeah, every core from sacrifice.
Wise, that gem's probably what we're looking for.
Such an important item. Yet, it's just there on a piece of clothing. Completely unprotected.
How gaudy.
This auction sure is busy. There's people of all sorts, whether they belong or not.
Robe of Heroes. What a tacky name. Nonetheless, I'll secure it.
Yes. Seems authentic. Of course. I'll keep an eye on it.
Oh, there's a lot of people looking at it. Okay.
I didn't expect this to drag on so long. I believe there is no meaning in continuing this senseless bidding war. Frankly, wasting time irks me more than squandering money. So, my friend, let's cut to the chase. What did you have in mind?
This man is pretty shrewd. Maybe I should match his energy.
Okay.
Perhaps a better question should be...
Ooh.
The ball's in my court now. Good. There are more antiques in this auction than just the robe. Why rush into this? You might find something else you prefer.
Actually, I know the secrets of that robe.
Really?
Our opponent seems quite astute, Master Proxy.
The Ravenlock family. Oh,
What a coincidence. I, too, always get what I want.
Oh.
you're quite confident.
You know when to stand your ground. Well done.
My time is
Jam
valuable, my
mokel.
friend.
Silahkan. Saya tidak
I
memaksa.
lost a significant amount of Denny's talking to you. If I offer you a token of appreciation,
In that case, if I were to give you a hefty sum of Denny's,
I fear my price is beyond your means.
Oh iya.
It's been a while since
Dosa
someone
ditanggung
dared speak
kami.
to me
Yang
like
ngomong
that.
mokel kan lu lah yang dosa
All
duluan.
right, since I can't sway you,
Yang ngomong
we'll
duluan
have
kan
to
bukan
settle
gua.
this with our financial power. But let me be clear. No matter how high it goes, I won't back.
Yang berpikiran pertama kali untuk mokel adalah dosa yang pertama kali
though
megang.
the mayor gave us a substantial amount of Denny's, I have a feeling it won't be enough to win against someone with this amount of financial power.
Thank you, Everett. Well, I'll be taking this masterpiece with me. Of course.
Damn it, we almost won. Ugh.
I got a message from Hugo.
What?
Look up?
What happened?
Why'd the lights go out?
What's going on? The power went out?
Mommy, I'm scared.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's auction. My
boy.
apologies for the long and dreary opening. Losers always have a lot to say.
That guy looks familiar.
Is that...
What are you all standing around for? Someone deal with this intruder!
How uncouth. I'm simply here to reclaim what's rightfully mine.
You! When did you?
Well then, tonight's show is coming to an end. I wish you all a lovely evening. Yours truly, Mockingbird.
After him! Catch that thief or forget about getting paid tonight!
Oh boy.
Ease. Forgive me, Master Proxy, but that... Mockingbird and I have... history.
You might find it surprising, but I know him too.
You do?
Well, not as much as you.
I see. So that's how you know him. Years ago, we founded Mockingbird, the Phantom Thieves Syndicate. Things started off well. We were young, with naive ideals and lofty goals, and we pursued what we thought was right. But one night, that all changed. There may have been signs of what was to come, but no one noticed them at the time, or perhaps we chose to ignore them. Eventually, I left Mockingbird and accepted the olive branch extended by the mayor. The separation was, shall we say, less than amicable. And my dearest friend became my sworn enemy. Master Proxy, if I may ask, what do you think of Hugo?
What do I think of him? Yeah.
Though he helped us before and he seems pretty nice, I can't help but feel something's off. He is a part of Mockingbird after all.
Mockingbird has changed from how we envisioned it. And Hugo too, No, it's nothing. In any case, he is very dangerous. I'm still unsure of his intentions, but we cannot risk letting him have the sacrifice core. Based on my past experiences, I can likely predict the route he'll take to evade his pursuers and escape. However, this path lies within the Hollow. Master Proxy, can you...
Let's go.
Let's head straight there. I'm feeling pretty strong right now.
Very
Let's
well.
go. Let's do it. Nggak ngomong anjir. Nah. Oh well, best partners, really.
As I thought, Hugo really is here. When we were still working together, we would often choose routes that were difficult to attack, yet easy to defend. Master Proxy, the layout of the port is complex. Ethereals may jump out from any corner.
Oh, desetaknya Lekon udah suara kayak gitu.
There are so many
Dia
Ethereals.
tentang apa sih?
Don't seem to be phasing him at all.
Basically hollow. Kayak ada, kayak gua nggak bisa dibilang virus juga sih.
So I am loath to admit it. That man is quite formidable.
You see this thing? The monster thingy itu product of this hollow thingy gitu loh. Jadi this hollow thing itu tuh kayak dunia itu post apokaliptik lah, lah. Post apokaliptik. Jadi ada satu kapital yang kena masalah, kena apokalips. Terus kita tuh hidup di tempat setelah kejadian itu. Nah sekarang basically gimana ya lore, karena susah juga bilangnya. Basically ya hollow sih. Lo harus cari tahu sendiri karena ngejelasin hollow tuh gede masalahnya. It's basically the hollow thing. It's expanding. Jadi kita tuh sebagai agent-agentnya tuh kayak mereka tuh ngurusin namanya tuh monster tadi tuh ethereal namanya. Jadi kita tuh nge-cut monster itu biar kagak keluar ke masyarakat gitu. Dan nge-expand lah tempatnya.
Careful, or you'll get hurt.
I'm not going to let you have your way. Amateurs, Master Proxy. That's one of Hugo's weapons. Make sure to avoid it. Stay calm now. It may look like a coin, but it's actually a dart. He's extremely familiar with this place.
Tapi lore-nya Zenless tuh gampang lo
Master
ngikutinnya kok.
Proxy, dragging this out will
Cuma
only
gua
be to
ngejelasin
our
aja
disadvantage. Let's proceed through here post haste. Move, please.
Diikutin mah gampang, gua aja yang ngejelasinnya susah karena banyak kata-kata teknikalnya gitu.
Stand still. The mechanism here isn't damaged. It's still functioning normally. Something's not right. It feels too easy, almost as if let us through. Stay calm now. Time to hunt.
Terus MC yang kita pakai sekarang tuh Wise sama Bell itu. Mereka tuh survivor dari The Old Capital. Gitu. Terus kita tuh sekarang tuh basically lagi cari clue buat gurunya Wise sama si Bell ini kalau dia tuh innocent sama karena gurunya itu
Not to worry,
dikira
Master Proxy.
yang salah satu tangan juga yang ngancurin Old Capital gitu.
We'll be able to catch up
So
to
right
him
now
soon.
technically lore-nya adalah ya, well, kita basically cari clue, informasi, evidence buat nge-clear nama gurunya. Gitu. This guy right here, Wise, the one that I'm playing right now.
Are they from the auction?
Nggak kriminal juga sih, kita belum tahu kriminal apa enggaknya, kita kan nggak tahu masalahnya.
They're likely just hollow raiders.
Kita nggak tahu dia kriminal,
Back then,
dia tuh beneran kriminal apa enggak.
Retreat into a hollow after securing the goods. And as his partner, I'd be responsible for leading the pursuers astray. I'm unsure if he has a partner now, or who they might be if he does.
He was alone the entire time when he approached us before.
I see. That's good. It means he must be carrying that core himself. Regardless, Master Proxy, let's steer clear of those hollow raiders for now. Although I'm confident in my ability to defeat them, a clash here might delay us and jeopardize your safety. Our main focus now is locating Hugo and retrieving the gem. Evade, now! Take this. Stay calm now. Stand still. He should be nearby.
Alright, here we go. Oh, cutscene.
Long time no see, traitor.
It was you who broke the oath, not me.
You haven't changed, pompous and self-righteous.
Damn! That's a sight.
Beyond reason!
Both of you, enough already!
Oh my god.
Master Proxy,
Sambil kerja main santai.
are you all right, Master Proxy? Any injuries?
Mangat.
I'm fine. I just forgot I wasn't using EOS. I thought your attacks would just go over my head. I'm not used to being this tall, I guess.
Rest assured, manager, my blade has always been steady. I'll never point my weapon at my allies, especially not you. As for that oath, he has no sense of control in the heat of battle, even turning on his own comrades.
I'd thank you not to spread lies.
What? Are you denying it? I merely spoke the truth, didn't I?
Oh, are we gonna try Hugo early?
Thought we were in for a tough day, but it seems we struck gold in the end. If you value your lives, you better hand over all your etheric resources and any other valuables you've got.
I have no conflict with you, gentlemen. I'm here for personal reasons, not to mine ether resources.
Cut the crap. It's been a rough day, and we need something to make it right. Whatever your business is, pay your dough or bite the dust.
Pay our dough. This is the Hollow. You're not claiming this Hollow as your own, are you? Not even the current mayor of New Eridu would dare to make that assertion. Am I correct, Mr. Mayflower Watchdog?
sure have a mouth on you, pretty boy.
Don't push it. We've buried idiots like you in the Hollow before, and soon you'll be joining them.
I'd urge you to reconsider.
Huh?
Unfortunately, your kind advice has come too late. They've already worn my patience thin.
Oh, help me!
Scared? Then perhaps you should think twice before you act. You've made your bed. Now lie in it.
God damn.
Sorry! I'm so sorry! Please have mercy! Spare us! We won't do it again!
Are you quite done blowing off steam? Don't kill them. I'll hand them over to public security once we're out of...
Who do you think you are to tell me what to do? They weren't planning to show you any mercy, yet you forgive them so easily. You haven't changed at all over the years, Lycon. To hell with you and your foolish fantasies of being some almighty savior. Haven't you learned your lesson from what happened with your eye and legs?
My principles remain unshaken. No one has the right to take another's life.
Sinners deserve punishment. Do you know how many lives they've taken? I'm merely delivering the justice the world needs.
It is not our place to pass judgment. I know I will not sway you. There's no point in continuing this argument. I will stop you. I always will.
Go ahead and try. I will defeat you. I always will. Be prepared to kneel before me, traitor.
Oh shit.
You talk too much. Amateurs.
Foxy, I'd advise against trusting anyone from the Mayflower family. Or their...
Tadi kenapa mau tahu mati sendiri anjir? Streamer tadi nggak jelas.
How many bodies did the mayor step over in his ascent to power? Out of my way.
Do you two have to fight?
Power!
My apologies, dear master. But I'm itching to teach him a lesson.
Shut up! Stand still. Please carry on.
Lycon is angry, dude. Whew.
Worry not. Mastery of my skills will come in time. But there's something more important I would like to teach you. Something about faith.
Does a phantom thief even need faith?
Of course. What else would we fight for?
For wealth, fame, and power to stand at the top so nothing and no one can imprison us. Isn't that what everyone desires? Or perhaps by faith, do you mean something asinine and empty, like justice, dreams, or friendship? Hilarious. Grow up, Lycon. It's time to let go of your naive fantasies of being some almighty savior.
You just don't get it.
All right, enough squabbling. What I'm trying to teach you is very simple. I may not walk the path of justice, but I do not walk the path of evil. There's too much injustice in this world, and there are times when it becomes necessary to right those wrongs with unconventional methods. Taking lives, however, is out of the question. Life is a precious gift, one that nobody has the right to steal. No one should have the authority to judge whether another lives or dies. Keep that in mind.
I will.
You don't seem convinced, Hugo.
As you mentioned, this world is unjust. That's why we must strive to bring fairness to this world. Those who cause harm should face consequences, just as those who take lives should. But not all lives hold the same value. Sometimes, you may need to eliminate one if it means saving more.
You're too proud. Your pride may lead you astray.
I have my own path and beliefs, Jack. I'll determine for myself what's fair and unfair.
Hey, watch your mouth. If it weren't for Jack, you'd be dead already.
You're a smart kid, Hugo. Skilled too. You could easily take the life of a sinner. However, what if one day you found out you were wrong? What if that so-called sinner were innocent? Could you bring them back to life?
I wouldn't make that mistake.
To err is human. Everyone is bound to make mistakes. It's good you are open with your thoughts. I just don't want your troubled past to weigh you down. Because your hatred doesn't define you. It only eats away at you.
Are you okay, Lycon? You've been quiet for a while.
My apologies, Master Proxy. I was just reminded of some past memories. Before Hugo and I founded Mockingbird, we had a mentor, Jack. He took us under his wing when we were in dire straits, imparting his skills and life lessons. But Hugo didn't agree with his viewpoints. Perhaps our paths were always fated to diverge.
I've been curious for a while now. What caused you two to split?
Mockingbird, faced numerous triumphs, but also setbacks. And one of them was a disastrous one.
Hugo. You... Was this you? All this?
So what if it was?
Have you gone crazy? Have you been planning this all along? You'd bury all these lives in the name of vengeance?
They deserve to die. Especially my so-called father. I should have killed him a long time ago. A really long time ago. You know what, Lycon? There's some people whose only purpose in life is to bring more suffering into this world. Sometimes murder is what brings justice back into this world. And for that, I must stain these hands in blood.
Enough! I can't trust anything you say anymore. I'm leaving Mockingbird, now!
Where are you going?
Anywhere. Someone from the Mayflowers got in touch with me before.
Are you mad? You know what those hypocrites in city administration are like. They're no different from tops. We fought them together all this time, and now you're leaving to serve as their lapdog. Are you going to turn your back on Mockingbird? Turn your back on me.
The mayor is different from the others. But it doesn't matter. I'm not going to even try convincing you. As your friend, I'll give you one last piece of advice. Please, stop here. Otherwise, the day will come where your hatred and ambition will consume you.
My apologies, Master Proxy, that you had to hear such an unpleasant tale. Hugo came from a powerful family, and his relationship with them was always strained, especially with his own father. So much so that Hugo wanted to personally put an end to him. After shouldering a mountain of injustice, Hugo ran away from home. That's when Jack and I met him. And that setback that Mockingbird suffered turned out to be intimately connected to his family. I had thought it was just a normal mission, when in fact he was plotting revenge. He took advantage of me and everyone else there. I do not mean to pass judgment on him and his decision, but I refuse to accept a partner who is willing to trample over other people's lives for their own desires. Perhaps his family left a mark on him that continues to influence him to this day. In any case, Hugo still has the sacrifice core. We should contact the mayor to plan our next moves.
Hey, good to know.
A pleasure to speak with you again. Lycon has already filled me in on Mockingbird stealing the sacrifice core. I'll deal with it.
Anything else we can do to help? I mean, we didn't manage to complete our mission.
No. You've done well. It's just not appropriate for you to get involved in what's to come.
I've been through worse, yeah.
We've been through far more dangerous situations. Plus, we've dealt with Mr. Mockingbird before, so maybe we could help you.
Really, I appreciate your kindness. It's just... Very well. Seeing as you're all people I know I can trust, I'm going to be frank. Not long ago, I received a letter declaring criminal intent.
Sir.
Lycon, I know you don't want to place them in danger. I feel the same way. However, I believe they deserve to know the truth. That letter threatened to use a sacrifice to take vengeance against the entire city of New Eridu.
What do you mean by vengeance?
I believe the person
Siang, Meng. Halo, Santuari. Mat siang.
sent the letter
Mana aman hari ini.
used the sacrifice to mount a large-scale attack against the city. Everything we've uncovered so far seems to support this hypothesis. As you know, the sacrifice's true power is a mystery and cannot be controlled
Mantap.
if anyone attempts to use it as a weapon. This is no small issue. If this gets out, it'll send the public into a panic. Please promise me you'll keep things confidential.
Then let us help out. We can do our part too.
But it's like I said before, it'll be too dangerous for you.
Terus dia tahu aja ya Santuari ya. Hampir pengen. Sumpah. Sumpah. Gatel tangan gue, tapi mikir kayak anjir, gue udah kayak seminggu ini lebih ini MH Monster Hunter semua ini. Cari udara baru ya. Hampir, asal lo tahu, hampir.
Master Proxy, please trust us.
So that'll be all for today. Goodbye for now.
Tapi tenang guys, aku kemarin ini dapat email banyak dari studio. Jadi kedepannya aku bakalan kayak kemarin lagi tuh review game tuh. Jadi aku dapat kesempatan dapat Steam Key dari mereka, aku dapat game gratis dari mereka. Jadi aku bakalan cobain game-game mereka. Nanti malam aku bakalan nyobain game buatan Indonesia, Potion Permit. Gitu guys. Sebikin lagi gitu, iya dong. Nanti malam kita bakal nyobain game Potion Permit. Tahu. Kita banyak kesempatan buat main game guys. Aku dikasih game banyak sama mereka. gitu. Widih, yoi. Nanti malam kita bakal nyobain motion permit. Terus besok kita bakal nyoba game Unyielded lagi. Ada banyak nih aku tuh dikasih game banyak buat review untuk aku happy anjir kayak oh shit let's go let's play banyak let's go. Terus kayak oke banyak pokoknya banyak nanti ke depannya bakal banyak game yang kita bakal review nanti guys. Let's go. Senang sumpah senang banget guys. Jujur senang banget guys. Ya walaupun gak cuma aku doang, tapi of course happy untuk mereka tuh ngasih Steam key-nya ke aku. Xuan, ini. Jadi, hehehehe. Gue juga gak expect anjir kalau gue bakal jadi official, jadi bagian tim dari official SEA Games. Kapan lagi konten kreator partner SEA Games gitu. Ya nggak cuma aku doang sih, but still untuk mereka ngokein aku tuh I'm happy anjir. Seneng anjir gue. Kayak gak expect aja gitu kayak bakal diokein sama mereka gitu kan ya. Masuk tuh gimana? Ada ini, ada apa namanya? Ada formnya, mereka ngeluarin form, terus aku isi dong. Udah, akhirnya beberapa hari kemudian dapat kabar kalau aku diokein. Ya udah, masuk deh. Jadi aku bisa minta Steam key sama mereka, ya, tapi yang join aja ya. Ini gue join festivalnya doang ya, nggak semua game tuh bisa aku mintain Steam key-nya gitu. Tapi ya diokein sama mereka soalnya. Maksudnya tuh kayak karakter Neng suara ada masuk tuh gimana? Maksudnya kayak hah? Gimana? Oh, masuk ini, aku masuk dari bagian mereka. Salah satu konten kreatornya mereka gitu.
Today's training.
Iya, jadi aku masuk ke salah satu konten kreator mereka gitu. Tapi untuk beberapa game aja yang emang ini yang join untuk festival Ramadan ini gitu. Aku kira karakter enggak. Cuma kalau masuk sih ya kalau masuk sih ya cuma kalau masuk sih gue lebih happy lagi. Sure, I'll take a look. Ya ternyata kan yang kemarin karakter holo semua. Aku pikir masuk gitu, buset, enggak sampai segitunya sih. Gila sih, cuma kalau sampai masuk ke bagian kayak gitu sih gue senang sendiri sih. Gue bakal teriak-teriak anjir. Like, bagaimana caranya gitu loh. Cuman amin lah, maybe kali ada kesempatan dimana karakterku bisa dimasukin ke dalam game gitu kan ya. Wah keren sih. Aminin aja dulu. I don't know, but I have a feeling about this. After all, he put so much effort into hiding it. There might be really an answer inside. Yeah. Amin. Supaya aminin aja dulu.
All right, let's get started.
The cassette that Bringer left behind starts playing. Oh.
I'm probably not getting out of this hollow, but at least this tape recorder still works. Let's say these are my last words. I gave away my anti-corruption equipment to save those civilians, so I'm not in good shape. Unfortunately, we came up against a horde of ethereals right after that. I rushed over to fight them off and tried to save the civilians, but in the thick of all the fighting, I turned back and realized that I was somehow alone. Nobody was behind me. Luckily, I managed to defeat the ethereals, but the wounds and corruption I sustained in doing so should be fatal. I don't mean to cast the blame at all here, and if any of my colleagues ever pick up this cassette, I hope that nobody is ever held accountable. It's just human nature. It's normal. I just have a few regrets. Oh, what's that over there? I've seen a miracle. Yes, that thing is right. So long as humanity is in constant conflict against the Hollows, we'll never be able to grasp true power. Only by embracing everything. It's the only way. Only by embracing this power can everyone survive. Oh, Creator, please grant me this.
Okay.
Are you okay, Julian? Don't be so down.
Thanks. I'm okay. It's just, even though we had our suspicions, now that everything is out in the open, I can't help but feel a little... Well, at least now I know the reason why he changed.
What did Bringer see during the recording? Whatever it was, he called it a miracle.
I saw the mission report from that incident. Bringer emerged from the Hollow unscathed, completely free from injury or corruption. Plus, I remember him rescuing a few civilians and walking out of the Hollow together with them.
But if that's the case, then it's at odds with the audio we heard. Which one is the true version of events?
It's possible that both are true. Like if Bringer actually met a real god that completely healed his body and helped him save the others.
And that's why his mood changed so much. Why he started believing the Exaltists. Because he witnessed a miracle.
That sounds like a reasonable speculation at this point.
But it still exceeds the limits of what we know.
In any case, it's a clue that ultimately points to the Exaltists. I'll keep pulling this thread and see where it leads.
Fair enough. Guess I'll be not thinking about the next stage. Okay, so practically some shit happened, huh? Okay, makes sense. Jadi kita sekarang tuh pengen tahu si Bringer tuh ketemu sama siapa sih sebenarnya? Oh, Vivian.
I've been... We meet again, Master Proxy.
Yes.
I imagine you've already managed to gain some info from the conspirators. About some people who wish to use sacrifice to launch an attack on New Eridu.
Oh shit. Really?
So you know about that? I only just found out myself.
Because I've been watching you this entire time. I know many things. But unlike those hypocrites, I'm willing to share info with you to show my sincere hopes of working together. I need to find Bringer's belongings.
Betul men, bakal full karakter Fury kah? Masalahnya gini, contoh dia kan karakter A kan ya, dia kan karakter A rank. Jadi secara nggak langsung tuh kalau ditanya ngepull dia apa enggak, 80% bakal dapat dia. Jadi kalau aku bisa bilang nggak mau pun pasti dia pulang. Lagian juga kalian udah lihat trailernya, kan nggak lihat trailernya dia. Gimana kagak ngepull?
Bringer's belongings. Did he even leave anything behind?
Oh, he did. I have complete confidence in my intelligence network. All the more reason for you to work with me. You've probably already guessed, but what Bringer left behind will be crucial for cracking the alleged sacrifice attack. Find it, and we'll finally know what they are after.
Who do you mean by they?
The Exaltists, of course. They're always lurking whenever something related to sacrifice comes up. Actually, the Exaltists and I, we have a bit of shared history. But no more than that until you officially agree to work with me.
All right, I agree to work with you.
Splendid. I like people who don't mess around. By the way, might I ask, you're not proficient at in-hollow combat, are you?
No.
Well, you know, I'm a proxy after all.
As I expected. Not to worry. You're an invaluable proxy. All I require is for you to guide me.
Kan aku puasa jadi nggak lihat. Nah, makanya nanti pas buka puasa lihat.
Hang on. What did you just say? Your darling Lord Phaethon?
That's right. The best proxy in all of New Eridu. Lord Phaethon.
Oh my god, Vivian.
Don't tell me you don't like him.
You might not believe this, but I'm actually Phaethon.
You're an outstanding proxy, that's true. But Lord Phaethon's a cut above. No one could ever replace Lord Phaethon. But I know how you feel.
How should I put this?
I get it. Relax.
Oh no.
Oh my. Once I start talking about Lord...
He
I
likes
suppose
us.
that's all for today then.
I must follow the Exalted scheme. Whatever they're planning, I'll stop them. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna meet her at Blazewood. Sure. Let's just go in. Yeah. Meet Vivian in Blazewood. Alright, then. Upper level. Yeah, atas sih. Okay. Anyway. Oh shit, it's Envy. And Trigger, apparently. Why are you here?
Proxy, you're here too. I didn't expect to run into you here.
Trigger?
What are you two doing here? And what's with the new outfit, Ambi?
I'm here to investigate that incident.
Recall the incident experience with ambient trigger. The relevant details have been recorded as tapes and logged in the video archive. If you have time, you should go and refresh your memories with them. Sure.
I've recently dug up some clues about the person behind the operation, but my key contact is ultra cautious and keeps demanding me to prove my identity. So, to gain her trust, I decided to meet her dressed like this. Now that everything is completely finished, this uniform doesn't really represent anything in particular. For me, it's just another outfit now. We all have to move on someday.
I'm helping her. I want to make sure whoever's behind all this is caught. Ah, and who's this young lady?
This is my friend, Vivian. We're here investigating a few things ourselves.
Ambi, one of the Cunning Hair's most powerful members. And Trigger, an Opal Squad sniper. It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
You know us?
Looks like someone's done our homework. Is it because of the proxy?
You two are practically celebrities. And because of my work, I've got loads of info when it comes to anyone with a name around New Eridu.
I see. Seems you're handling your work well.
Let's prepare to enter the Hollow. Unless you have any further questions, we'll be taking our leave now.
You're going into a hollow? Proxy, you plan on going in like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I've recovered quite a bit lately, so I don't need any protective equipment in the hollows.
Interesting. So we're just gonna get in like that? Alright, fine.
Aren't you that lady from before at the auction?
Hello. I didn't expect to see you again, young lady.
Vivian, are you alright? You look...
The fuck just happened?
Depressed.
What's wrong, Vivian? Are you feeling all right?
It's nothing. I just drifted off for a moment there. So then, what are you doing here?
Don't worry. I'm not here to scam you. I'm waiting to meet someone.
Don't tell me. You're my contact for intel?
That's me. Ambi from Silver Squad, I presume?
Oh god.
Pleasure to meet you. All right. I'm going to exchange some information with Miss Ambi here. So if you'll excuse me.
You aren't looking so good. What's the matter?
I can...
Okay, that's all the information I got for you. In return, I want you to do something for me. Take me into the Hollow.
What?
I left something very valuable inside.
Okay.
I have to find it.
Seeing as we were just about to go in ourselves, why not join us?
It's fine by me. But didn't you say you were investigating something?
It's fine. There's no rush. Right, Master Proxy.
Yeah, we're fine.
Huh? Yeah, there really is no rush. Sure, let's all go together.
It'll be safer with more people and we'll find your missing item more quickly.
Thank you.
So we're just gonna enter the hollow again? Okay. Okay, let's do it. Oh, okay. Langsung boleh tes NB. Okay, let's go. Alright. Superstar mark changes. Damage. Hold. Electric damage upper shock. Okay. This is trigger.
So, what is it that you all plan to do here?
We are here to look for something too. Something extremely important. New Eridu's future may well depend on it.
Recalibrating. Can't catch me. Ether vision activated.
Now it's my turn to ask questions. What exactly is it that you're investigating?
Since you're familiar with the name Silver, then you should know that it shouldn't exist anymore. Flip a switch. Don't! What I'm investigating has something to do with it.
Save your strength, Envy. Adjusting for wind.
Right on cue. Off balance.
Help you break through.
A perfect conduit.
Oh my god.
This bullet will reach its mark. Ether vision activated.
I'm on it. Resolve.
Roxy, let's use that fissure to head to the next location.
Jesus. Oh, that's scary. I'm gonna go for both of the nge-pull dua-duanya sumpah. Holy shit, man.
This is the place.
Ew.
So, what is it that you're looking for?
A ring. I was excavating ether here before and accidentally lost it somewhere. Please, could you all help me find it? It has to be somewhere among all this stuff here.
Sure, I'll start looking.
I'll go with you.
I'll stay here with her then.
Thanks, but you don't have to worry about me. Go ahead and accompany the others.
Gaspol duanya.
Sure, it'll be
Kalau
faster
kalau
that
kalau
way.
hoki dapat menang 50-50
And
bisa dapat dua-duanya nggak
sorry
bisa.
for wasting your
Oh,
time
nggak tahu
like
menang
this.
50-50 50-50 apa
I know
enggak
it
anjir.
might sound strange, but I'll be so happy if my daughter grows up to be capable like you.
Kalau si Andy sih udah rilis sekarang, cuman masalahnya gue nggak tahu dapat apa enggak, karena gue 50-50 sama dia. Kalau dapatnya bagus, kalau kagak ya capek anjir ngumpulinnya. Paling kagak sama dapat signaturnya doang.
There's leftover food here. I don't want to imagine what's inside the bag.
Nggak pernah kapibara anjir.
A toy that seems emotionally stable. There shouldn't be a ring hidden in it.
It's pretty cute.
Bruh.
It's a fancy lunchbox?
Suaranya
I
trigger.
wonder if its
mantap
owner
juga.
is safe and sound.
Look at her posture. She's find nothing except the ring in sight.
What's wrong, big kid? You seemed worried for a while now.
Save your strength, Envy.
I'm worried about Sienna. The location should still be safe. I hope so.
Recalibrating.
Oh shit.
Her vital signs are gone.
Did she die?
What happened? I guess this was her final scam. There's one thing I must remind you. Your time is running out.
I'm not sure how you can tell, but you're right. I'm going to die in here. That's my plan. I'm very sick and don't have much longer. If I try to get treatment, it'll just be a burden on my daughter. So I scam my way through a bunch of physical exams and managed to take out a hollow corruption policy through Ravenlock Insurance. Once some time has passed, could you please take my corrupted body out of the hollow? That will secure a generous compensation package for my daughter. It's only what the Ravenlocks owe me. A pity, yes. But it's the only way I can squeeze it out of them.
What makes you think that will help you?
I just trust you will. I'm just awfully sorry you had to get involved in this. But it's something I must do. I have to leave something behind for my girl. I have to give her a chance at life. If it's okay, could you also please pass a message to Mira for me?
Man.
Tell her, don't worry. Even if Mommy's body is corrupted, withers away, and turns to dust, my love for you will always be there. Thank you. You're a good kid.
That's sad, bro.
She was betting that we'd help her. So, you were aware of this the whole time? Yes.
Was some rumors if you're calling my way off back when she shed tears in front of Sienna.
You might not believe me, but I've had this ability to see the future since I was a little girl.
Damn.
But the things I see are always something bad. Plagues, deaths, disasters. That's all I've ever been able to see.
It's all that kid's fault!
She's seriously jinxed.
I always try to avoid her. Otherwise, she'll say something rotten that ends up coming true again.
Prophecies, she says. Like she's not the one bringing the bad luck upon us.
It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. Sorry. I'm sorry.
What good is saying you're sorry? Things like this keep happening every time you open your mouth!
How unlucky. She shouldn't be here. Nobody wants her around.
If only she would just disappear.
I just wanted to warn you all. I'm sorry. Every time it's the same. In the end, there's nothing I can change. Sometimes I even wonder whether it's me predicting these things, or if my very existence is manifesting these calamities.
Vivian, it's not your fault.
You were just trying to be kind and warn them about impending disasters.
I can tell it's never been easy for you.
Thank you. No matter what. I just hope she finally gets to rest in peace. I hope no misfortune, whether I foresee it or not, ever happens to anyone.
Nyam deh. Nyam bisa ngeliat ke masa depan, tapi masa depannya yang lu liatin entah dia mati atau dia apa tuh, ya lu udah kagak nangis anjir.
Do you believe that the future can be changed?
Oh, absolutely.
In my memory,
emang kemana tadi kawah?
Streamnya
mati sendiri anjir, Peng. Anjir, streamnya mati sendiri anjir, Peng. Gue juga panik sendiri anjir, kayak ini kenapa chat gue mati ya? Oh, stream gue mati sendiri anjir. Jadi itu yang terjadi. Mati sendiri.
The fissure that we're looking for is up ahead.
Walau, iya, bentar ya guys ya. Aku dipanggil sebentar. Okay, I'm back.
Ether vision activate.
Outbound. Loyalty.
The target's weary. Sniper's creed. One shot, one kill.
Down strategy. Wide open.
Show no mercy.
Flip a switch.
Increase firepower.
I think it's about
shit.
time.
We should take that lady out of the hollow. You guys go on.
Thank you. She gave us the intel we needed, so this is the least we could do. I hope everything else goes well for you.
Master Proxy, is there anything you'd like to know? You can just ask.
Let's wait until the field counter-telling. Yes.
I'm curious about your story, Vivian, but we can talk more once you feel ready. Don't worry, I'm very patient.
You're the first person to ever say that to me. I'd be happy to share my story with you. These premonitions I see are not within my control, and they always come to me in a flash, like a flood of images in my mind. Most of the time, I see death, disease, accidents, and disasters. Of course, there are also some non-fatal mutilations.
What?
But every time, without exception, they end up happening. And I can never prevent or change them. That's all I have to say about it. If that offends Master Proxy and you don't want to hang out with me anymore, then I can understand.
Why would I be offended? That's just who you are, Vivian. Besides, we're friends.
I've always considered this ability as a curse.
It's a gift.
It's not a curse. Actually, I think you've been given a gift.
Thank you. Really.
All depends on how you use it, to be
Well,
honest.
it's getting late. Bringer's belongings ought to be around here somewhere. Let's take a closer look.
Tapi apa kemampuan lu buat lu bisa ngeliat masa depan tapi masa depan kelam sih ya, to be honest gak tahu juga ya, it's a gift or a curse. It could be both. I don't know. Tapi kayaknya kalau ngerubah masa depan I don't
Looks
know.
like it isn't in here.
Ngerubah masa depan orang itu dosa gak sih? I don't know, dude.
Strange. There's nothing in here.
Oh, it's Hugo.
This is it. This notebook is what Bringer left behind. But I don't know what these markings on it mean.
Well, hello, Master Proxy. It's been a while.
We meet again.
Oh, don't give me that scandalized look. I did just save your lives.
I would have protected the proxy even if you hadn't appeared.
I'm sure of it, but I happen to be in the area. Worry not, dear companion. I have complete confidence in your strength.
Oh my god.
Hang on, did you say companion? So you two know each other?
They did.
Apologies. I didn't have a chance to mention it before. I'm actually part of the Phantom Thieves Syndicate, Mockingbird.
That's right. I was only able to slip in during the auction thanks to some help from Vivian backstage.
So the whole time you were only bidding on the collections so you could get backstage and tamper with things?
I warned you before. You can't rely on appearances.
Don't worry, Master Proxy. We don't have any ulterior motives here. As you've probably heard, Mockingbird is a renowned Phantom Thieves syndicate in New Eridu that, despite its longevity, has managed to maintain the secrecy of its members' identities to this day. So, disclosing our identities to you is essentially the highest sign of good faith that a Mockingbird Phantom Thief can show.
Kinda makes sense, yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
Your trust is most appreciated. Mockingbird's purpose is very simple, really. To form long-standing and cooperative relationships.
We need your abilities.
Before you make any decisions, please allow me to briefly explain the concept behind the Mockingbird Syndicate. We all know there isn't anything in this world that's fair. A prime example being the uneven distribution of wealth. People from tops splurge on luxurious collectibles, while the poor have to gamble with their own lives just to get by. Of course, besides wealth, there's also an unequal distribution in this world of happiness and suffering, hope and despair, love and hate. It's all just so unfair. Somebody has to do something to tilt the balance of the scales. And thus Mockingbird was born. We take from those who have far more than they deserve and give it to those who deserve to have more. If you ask me, that's enough to be considered a form of justice.
I don't really agree with this form of justice.
No matter. Words inherently come with limitations. I intend to let my actions do all the talking. However, aside from these philosophical considerations, we also have a crisis on our hands to deal with. As you know, the Exaltists are plotting to use the power of sacrifice to launch an attack on all of New Eridu. We can provide you with all the latest intel, just like that notebook you found. Something those pompous housekeepers would never be willing to do. And the most crucial part of this whole game, the sacrifice core, is currently in my possession. I think that makes this a highly competitive deal. We share the same goal for the moment, stopping the impending disaster from playing out.
I need some time to think about it.
How about this? If you still have misgivings about our upcoming cooperation, then why don't you bring Lycon along with you?
Oh no, you're gonna
He's
fight
got the
again. No,
support
no, no,
of
no,
the
no, no.
mayor's office behind him, and his presence alone is enough to keep me in check. That, of course, you're welcome to bring some other friends along, provided they aren't from public security or HSO.
Yeah.
Well, if you're willing to let my friends come along, then you've got a deal.
Great. It's a deal.
Ini bawa
By the way,
orang-orang
Popsy,
cunning hair anjir.
this is for you.
Oh.
Consider it a souvenir commemorating our first time working together.
For now, we'll carefully look through the contents of that notebook. I'll contact you if anything comes up.
Okay. Interesting. After healing the hollow, Hugo and the others return to the video store. Oh shit! Hugo. Ush, jalannya keren juga anjir, anjay. Gila. Step up was arrested for a bit longer, but Hugo, you have been awfully busy and you're not hiding something from me. Well. Intermediary Casey. Casey? Oh. Kayak orang kagak punya rumah anjir. Looks homeless as hell. It's better than Lumina Square, yes. When the musician's third strings breaks, the gatekeeper was supposed to make it, which hand hides the coin for the underworld pyramid. The meeting with Hartman has been scheduled. Oh, sorry guys. He'll be waiting for you in that same private suite. Okay, or should I say waiting for a Hugo, renowned collector and gallery owner. That rope of pure stun, I can't believe he came up with that. I'm gonna move later. I'm gonna have a case from before it's linked to him too. I also heard they are dropping big money on some kind of drug research. Of course, it is always drug. In every problem. Okay, finding Exaltus. Okay. Francis, which all the best. Thank you very much. Setiap masalah pasti apa guys jawabannya? Drug. It's in the game. Don't say it was me. Bruh. It's almost time for the meeting with Hartman. Time to go. The fuck was that sound? Whatever. Alright, let's go. Let's meet up with Hartman. Private suite, yes. Arrogant man. You're the one who has business with. You're the one who has business with Master Hartman. Correct. Master Hartman's time is extremely valuable, and he has graced you with this meeting and met his busy schedule. Sincerely hope you bring something substantial to the family. Haha, worry not. Stand here. Precisely because I have enough stand here precisely because I have enough leverage. You had better. Shut the fuck up, bald man.
How about it? Will you work with me?
No.
Not bad. Let me be honest with you. I have the sacrifice core that you're after. I am Mockingbird.
So it's you. I never thought you'd be so bold as to come see me alone.
How's that gonna work?
Relax, my friend. As you know, if I can sneak into such a heavily guarded auction, then naturally, I can just as easily slip away right now.
Real?
I'm here with the sincere intention to seek cooperation. I can give you that sacrifice core.
And what do you want in return?
Money?
Wealth, glory, power. The things everyone else in the world wants, I want them too. And I'm confident that as the current heir to the Ravenlock family, those are all things you can give me.
Then you've certainly come to the right place. My family is working on a big project. If things come to fruition, Ravenlock's status in Tops will significantly improve.
Okay.
At which point, I'll be sure to leave a spot for you. Naturally, as an outsider, you're precluded from handling any of our core business. But profits from the scraps alone will be enough to set you up for life.
Mr. Hartman, I think you've misunderstood me. I have no intention of joining the Ravenlock family.
Oh.
In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does pretty well for itself. I was hoping you could recommend me for Tops.
You want to join Tops? That's easier said than done. Even for a family like ours, it would still require significant effort and...
Just answer me yes or no. I don't think either of us can afford to waste time.
I understand. Yes, you have my word. But in exchange, you'll have to give me the sacrifice core first.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. I've already hidden it somewhere safe, a place nobody else but me knows. You don't want to put all your chips on the table when dealing with Tops. I know that far too well.
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous Mockingbird, right?
Mr. Hartman, I should remind you that I stand before you undisguised. Coming from a phantom thief who's never publicly revealed his identity, shouldn't that be sufficient assurance? If I betray you, then you merely need to lift a finger to wipe me from the face of this world.
You do make a valid point there. In that case, you have a deal.
I appreciate your trust.
Why don't we celebrate our new partnership with a toast?
Interesting. Fancy enough, I guess. Fancy enough, I guess. Okay, Hugo flashes Mark Green as he follows suit and takes
Having a drink before undertaking anything important is a family tradition. It's good luck.
As an outsider, it's a real honor.
By the way, you aren't the only member of your organization, are you? Shouldn't all your companions agree to this deal first?
You don't have to worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees. Otherwise, I'll get rid of her too.
Seems you'll do whatever it takes to get things done. Great things lie ahead for someone like you. All right, let's leave it at that for today. I'll contact you about what to do next.
That's him! He's the one who killed Serena! She was the only one who was ever any good to him, right? That's how he repays her?
That's why they say once a mongrel, always a mongrel.
Whoa.
Just look into his eyes.
Father! We have to punish him! Serena had been ranking ahead of him. Hugo must have poisoned her water so he could pass her.
Pure evil. Typical for an impure bloodline. He should have been kicked out ages ago.
Impure bloodline, God damn.
Hugo, did you do all this?
Yes, it was me. I killed her.
He admitted it! Father, he must be expelled. He has no right to live under the same roof as us.
Why don't we reunite him with Serena then? Nobody would ever know.
Hugo, well done. My children, how many times have I told you before? In this world, only the most ruthless, cruel, and unscrupulous of people ever make it to the top. Like Hugo here, who was willing to murder his only true loved one without a second thought. Only someone with the means and the gumption to do that is qualified to be my heir.
Ah, that's unexpected.
But I...
It's all over now, and the results are obvious. The winner of this month's assessment is Hugo. As for the rest of you, go to the usual place for the punishment you deserve. As I've told you before, there's only room for one winner in
Unexpected
this
banget anjir.
family.
It was really
You're
unexpected.
still a loser, even if it's by the smallest margin. And there's no reason for a loser to exist. This is all for your own good. Do you understand? Go on now. Receive your punishment for the sake of the family.
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry.
That really brought up some unpleasant memories. It won't be long. Soon.
Oh, I don't know what to say. Vivian, Hugo, mereka berdua back story-nya a bit, alright. You arrive at Luminous Scar with Vivian. Alright.
Thank you for escorting me here, Proxy. Today was quite eventful. You're a child that only brings misfortune.
Damn.
People have been saying that about me for a long time. Why do I only predict suffering? If I could predict happy things, joyful things, would people like me a little more? Maybe fate truly is set in stone. Often, I want to help these people avoid their miserable fates. For a time, I even thought that I was successful, that I could change people's destiny.
Well,
but it was all an illusion. In the end, I couldn't do anything at all. So, I was really happy when you said that my abilities weren't a curse, but a gift. Thank you, Proxy. I'm so glad to have met you. And you're also a fan of Lord Phaethon. It's like we were fated to meet. I don't know why, but I feel completely at ease when I'm by your side. I feel like I'm free from judgment, from blame. Like, I don't need to worry about anything, and can just be my own true self. Perhaps people really do possess an aura, and ours just so happen to be extremely compatible. By the way, you asked me before about Hugo. I don't really know much about him. He rarely ever talks about his past. But judging from his eye colors, you can guess he's probably the bastard son of a renowned family. I think his mother was very worried about his different colored eyes, and even wanted to get rid of him at one point. But then his family offered a huge price and bought him off his mother for some reason. And just like that, he moved from a leaky and drafty boarding room to a luxurious mansion. But he's also mentioned that the extravagant home is actually like hell for him. I think it's probably because the family treats him terribly. I digress. He ran away and ended up meeting Lycon and his master. After that, they formed Mockingbird together and experienced a rare period of happiness. Until Lycon's betrayal.
Lycons again, man. It's Lycons again every time. Kalau Mockingbird tuh ngomong kayak either Lycon. What the fuck is happening?
So, what's your take on Hugo?
I imagine I would still be wandering around now if I had never met him. To me, Hugo is just like an older brother. I've always felt as though he's carrying some heavy burden with him. But that's a secret he's kept to himself. Something he'll never tell me. Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I can feel that even though he may say some extreme things, Hugo really isn't a bad person.
I don't know.
I think one day he'll tell me his secret. Until then, I just have to wait. Wait and trust him.
Interesting. I can pull. Yes. Okay. Plus Vivian. She said she'll be investigating the hall tomorrow. Besides her, Hugh, and Lycon, Ambi, whom we recommended before, will also be joining this operation. She'll explain the details when she comes to pick you up at the video store tomorrow. Are you still planning on heading straight into the hall like you did last few time? I'm used to it. Alright, with some friends around this time, we should be in good hands. All but we're at home. Then, no matter what happens, remember, safety first. Now let's get some rest. Okay. We got so many shit to do. Main story kan ya? Yeah, this is the main story. Unlocking soon. Oh. Pwede pa na step jadi fantasy to climb agent pulkra besok berarti. Oke. Ya wes, sampai sini dulu deh. Beda bisa kalau kita sampai sini dulu guys. Thank you guys. Otsu nanti malam aku stream lagi. Ya, nanti malam aku stream lagi. Datang ya guys ya. Kita ramein. Let's go. Potion permit. Oke, kalau kita ke Dondes. Bye bye. Otsu.